So lately, there's been a crisis. You might have heard of it. People are killing each other in the streets. Everybody is in danger of dying, and people are risking their lives and increasing the chance to get the coronavirus by gathering up in public simply for one resource: toilet paper. Hi, I'm Dr. Ravi Hasu. I'm a professional asshole with a PhD in ass wipe hygiene. And today I'm going to show you top 10 alternatives to toilet paper. Number 10, the worst one, is sandpaper. You've heard the joke, haha, go wipe your ass with sandpaper. Well, looking at it logically, it is a decent choice. You can roll it up, it's very compact, so you can bring it with you anywhere. But when it comes to the feeling you might have, like it will scratch up your ass, it might be good if you have an ass made of wood. But for a human ass, sadly this isn't really that good of an option. And also it's more expensive than a toilet paper, so on the rating list, it's number 10. It's not that good. Number 9 is money. I mean, you've heard the quote, some rich people wipe their ass with money. But since now you can't get toilet paper, you will actually have to look at it logically. Can you actually wipe your ass with money? First of all, it's really expensive, obviously. In some countries, the cheaper notes are actually bigger than the expensive notes. So in those countries, it will be more viable to use money to wipe your ass. But sadly, in most countries, the smaller the price of the note, the smaller the note is. So you will have to use a lot of $1 notes and stuff like that to actually successfully wipe your ass. But looking at the material that a lot of money is made of, it's also really slippery, so it won't really grab onto the excess shit. So it won't really be effective as a toilet paper. So that's why money comes at the 9th place. It's not that effective. And number 8 is your pet. If you have a pet, you can actually use their fur to wipe your ass. I mean, you pay for everything they eat, everything they do. You pay for their existence, so you're allowed to use them to wipe your ass. Yeah, if you have a smaller pet, like maybe a hamster, I wouldn't recommend you to use this tip because you might lose your pet in the toilet. I would recommend the most optimal pet to wipe your ass with is probably like a small dog, like a chihuahua or a cat. I wouldn't recommend pets that are too big or too small. Also, the pet does have to have fur, as I mentioned earlier, because if you use a fish to wipe your ass, it probably won't be as effective. And that is why pets are number 8 on my list. Number 7 are socks. Now, socks seem like a good solution at first. When you look at it logically, they're actually really flawed because, first of all, socks can be really expensive. And if you have a lot of socks laying around at home that you're about to throw away, they can actually be a really, really good option. But if you don't have those and you actually have to use the socks that you regularly use, it's going to be really, really expensive if you're going to throw away all those socks after wiping once. But the good thing about socks is, after you wipe your ass, you can wear them as a glove to wipe your ass, and then after you're done, you can just flip them over. It's really optimal, and also they work really well as a toilet paper because they really soak up the poop stains on your ass. So that's why, in my opinion, socks come in at a solid number 7. Good option if you have socks laying around that you don't use. Number 6 are fruit peels. For example, stuff like mandarin or banana peels. They work really great because, first of all, they're biodegradable. So if you have a window that leads to like a forest or something, you can just wipe your ass and then chuck them out the window and nobody will bat an eye. Second of all, they come in a lot of different colors. So if you like want to decorate your house with toilet paper or used fruit peels, then you can. But the sad thing again is not all fruit peels are as good as some. My favorite is, for example, a mandarin peel like I have right here, because it's easy to wipe with and it's easy to peel, goes quickly. The second favorite has got to be banana peel, but sadly banana peel is a little more slippery. But there is a big flaw with using fruit peels as toilet paper, which is at every time you need to use a fruit peel, you have to actually have to peel the fruit and eat it. And when you eat the fruit, you need to poop again, which creates an infinite cycle of shitting. So these would have been a good solution because they're both food and you actually use the peel instead of throwing it away. But with that flaw of having to shit continuously after eating the fruit, I'll sadly have to put this in the 6th place. Number 5 is cardboard. And with cardboard, I mean cardboard like from boxes and stuff, not paper, because paper is way too slippery. But with cardboard, it's different from normal paper because it's more sturdy, so you won't accidentally finger your own asshole while wiping. And also, it's pretty easily accessible. Like if you have a lot of packages that you bought from Amazon from before just laying in your fucking garage, just rip them apart and use that. And also, you don't have to worry about throwing it away because it's not really expensive, or you don't really need it like socks, for example. So that's why cardboard comes in at a solid number 5. Number 4, this is the most optimal solution, which is napkins that you use in the kitchen, for example. They're actually a really good solution. They're the most similar product to a toilet paper. They're a little more dangerous to flush as they might clog your toilet, but they actually work really well. They're really effective for wiping your asshole. And also the price is really similar to a toilet paper, so really effective product. But sadly, I feel like a lot of people will be buying napkins instead of toilet papers, and they might already be sold out, which is a big flaw. So that's why napkins come in at a solid number 4. They're a really good product. You can really use them to wipe your ass, but sadly, I think they might be out of stock soon, just like toilet paper, so you might have to be careful in that regard. Number 3 is a water bottle. Now you don't actually use the water bottle to wipe your ass. I'll edit in a demonstration of how to use the bottle here. You see, unlike all the items that came earlier, you don't use the water bottle to wipe your ass. You actually use it as a projectile, as a pressure cleaner to wipe your ass. So as you see, it's a really effective method. A big flaw you might think is that you actually have to refill the water several times because you can't really finish wiping your ass with just one waterful. And if the sink is too far away, that's a big con because you actually have to like stand up a little bit from the toilet seat and fill the bottle back up. But a way to fix that is having a bucket filled with water right next to the toilet, so you can just dip the water bottle in it and refill. So it's a really effective method. You actually don't need to wipe at all. You can just squirt the water onto your asshole. It's really great. That's why it comes in at a solid number 3. Number 2 is actually an extension of number 1. It is a water pistol. Again, the concept is the same. You shoot the water on your asshole to wipe it. Unlike the water bottle, you don't have to refill it as many times, as it will be more accurate. So you can just aim it more carefully and actually get all the poop out of your ass crack, which is really efficient. Sadly, if you use a big water pistol, it will be really hard to aim it at your asshole, so you might have to get someone's help to fucking shoot at your asshole like a target at the carnival. But if you do have someone that can actually shoot your asshole for you, then sure, a big water pistol is a really good choice. But if you live alone, then a small water pistol, just fill it up and shoot it at your asshole. Boom. Wiped clean. Easy. That is why water pistol comes in at a solid number 2. Really good choice. Really accessible. I doubt anyone's gonna go fucking buy a bunch of water pistols in a crisis, so just go buy a water pistol. So number 1, the most optimal solution for you to wipe your ass during a crisis is a bidet. Now there are a lot of misconceptions about bidets, that they're hard to install, you have to install it inside the toilet and you need a plumber. But there are a lot of simple bidets that you can just add to your sink. So that is what makes bidets a number 1 choice. I mean, if you're going to spend like $1,000 on toilet paper anyway, you should instead spend a sum of that money on a bidet. You don't need to buy it, you don't need to worry about not being able to buy toilet paper, you can just use the water from your sink. Really optimal, really great solution. Your ass crack will be happy and everybody else will clap for you. So if I missed something, let me know in the comment section. Even though I know I didn't, because I'm a doctor in ass wipe hygiene. You're not, so yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. Bye.